Hello and welcome to the Pythonic Web3 series. My name is Miguel and I'm your host to show you the Python side of Web3 development. So don't go anywhere, grab a drink, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into the snake pit. On the last episode we did this counter contract, and there is something that I would like to talk to you guys about because I think I went too fast. So this little details that I would like to talk about this pragma version, which will describe which version of the compiler you want to use. For the moment, there is another version because I just got the new version of Vyper, which is 4.0. It just came out, so I can build with 4.0, sorry. But there are other stuff that I would like to talk to you about, which is other pragmas that already exist, which is this is even wrong, it's pragma. Optimize, is it code size? We will talk about this and we will have some tests regarding this in further episodes, but just letting you know that there are other pragmas. Another thing that I would like to talk to you about is this count variable. This variable is for storage, so it will be stored inside the smart contract. It's not volatile, it's stored in the blockchain itself. It will have costs of gas every time you change it, and well, on deployment of course, because it makes your contract bigger and it requires storage for your variables, so you have to pay for that. Saying that it's public, and this is the reason why I removed the count function that I had here before, is because this public will create a public function that will return this count value. And this is exactly the same as you can see in Solidity. So you declare it with public and the type, which is uint 256. Another thing that I would like to talk to you about is the decorators. The documentation says that the default is internal, but what happened here is that if I remove it, it won't build anymore. At least it was what was happening. So we get this error here. I'm not really sure if this is remix problem, because this is a JavaScript error. So it's probably remix that it's not behaving well. So we will have to add the external decorator. A mistake that I did is that in the constructor is not internal or external. It will have to be deploy. And this is because the constructor will be removed from the code. It will run only once when it's deployed, and then it's removed from the code, so that it doesn't run again. What can we do to improve this code a little bit? I would like to call this a step, because I didn't remember to call it before. Let's call it step. I think it's a better name. And I would like to change the event so that we don't have so much code, and so we can call it step event, and we can have the step here and then the count result. And we don't need to have two different events. We just call the same event. We put the step as a event parameter, but here I think we can do this. Let's give it a try. The result of this is that the step that we get in the event will be a negative value, because it's more obvious. Let's see if we can do this. No, we cannot. So let's see if it's because of this. Nope. I don't know what is going on here right now. I don't believe it's this. No, it cannot be. I will try to revert back to 3.10 and see if we have a better success. It doesn't know the deploy. I think this is a new decorator anyway. So let's try with the external. And there we go. Let's see if we can, and let's give it a try. Let's see if I have anything else to explain here. I don't think so. But if you guys have any questions or didn't understand anything that I'm doing here, don't hesitate to put some comments in the video. I'll try to answer. Also get to our social media. We have a Telegram, and I will answer to your questions as soon as I can. Let's deploy the contract. Let's give it a try. And I want to increment by 5. Let's get the count first. It's 1 because we are saying in the constructor that it's 1. And now let's call the increment function, and it's 6. It's fine. It's what it's expected. And now we have the step, which is 5, and the count. Let's do the same for decrement. And it failed. And it shouldn't have failed. Why did it fail? I have no idea why it failed. Or maybe I do. Okay, because here this step is an unsigned int. Let's make this really unsafe, because we are going to remove the unsigned so that we can accept negative values from here. But then again, we have half of the numbers available, so it can overflow the int with 256 because we have double the numbers if it's unsigned. Let's give it a try, and with 5 again. Let's do it. It didn't work. I didn't deploy it. I need to build it and deploy it. Okay, there's something going on here because Remix is not allowing me to have an integer instead of an unsigned int. Let's have the steps all in positive values for now. I will try to check it out, what's going on, guys, and then I can check back with you. So let's compile once again, just to make sure that it's really well compiled. Let's remove this one, deploy, and let's give it a try. Let's get the count. It's 1. Let's increment it by 5. We should get the event with the steps and the counts, and then the decrements just the same. And where are the logs? Logs? No logs. Sorry, it's here. Yeah, so we have the same step because we are putting the same step. I didn't figure out how to make this an integer, and as I said, when I find out, I'll get back to you guys. I think I explained everything on this contract structure, and I will try to make it slower and smaller steps in the future videos. So see you guys on the next one.